Welcome back, everyone. It's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. We are here with another Margaret Miller Monday. Now, I do understand that some of you aren't really into Margaret Miller Monday, but please do know that I do have a kind of a second project usually after this. So if Margaret Miller is not your jam, go ahead and skip forward to that and yeah, get to the other crafting portion of this video. All right, we are at week 26, and things that we need for today, or our prompts, are a leftover scrap in your workspace. Well, I have this leftover scrap from our pop-up journal card or specimen cards that we made, and it's got some stamping on it, so I'll go ahead and pop that on there somewhere. Some sheet music. Just have a scrap here we'll use. A rubber stamp in any color but black. I'm just going to pop open my little drawer here, and I have some script stamp and some fallen leaves in VersaFine Claire. Let's use that. Then what else do we have? We have a retro household product. So I have this old vintage Eaton's winter magazine, it was great, from 1964. March 16th ends March 16th, 1964. Okay. And then so I pulled out this page, and when I think retro, I mean, an iron to me is kind of retro. I don't feel like people do a lot of ironing anymore. Maybe you do, I don't know. I certainly don't. I know my husband does more ironing than me. Typically, the only ironing I do is in my crafting. So there's that. And then there's also this electric typewriter, which I thought was very retro as well. And I think I somehow want to get this Great Buys for 1964 on there. I think that would be fun to incorporate. Then a mushroom or toadstool. So I have my antiquarian sticker book. Just got this off of Amazon. It's a lot of fun to play with. I need to definitely play more, that's for sure. But what do I have in here? I have, right here, some toadstools. So we'll play around with that, some mushrooms. And then the last one, the bonus, is a bell or bells. And I have a bell here. So let's go ahead and get started. I think for this one, what I really am going to do is I'm going to try to stick to half a page. Like I said, we're about halfway through. Yeah, we are halfway through exactly this week. And as you can see, I've got a lot of chunkiness going on, and I'm just not sure I can really sustain that for the last half of the year. So I'm going to try to stick to one side of the page. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. So I hope you guys are doing well in finding yourselves in your crafty areas. I'm just going to go ahead and, okay, I do want that Eaton's 3. I know it's a little bit folded and munched, but I think I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to cut that out separately, and then I'm going to cut the typewriter. So let's try to do that. Just really kiss cutting, nothing too close or worrying about, you know, really getting in there for fussy cutting wise. Just get that image out. So yeah, are you guys doing well? How was your weekend? It was beautiful here, just beautiful. It was one of the first really nice hot weekends, which I was very thankful for. I've been telling everybody I was feeling like a mushroom. It was dark, it was cold, it was damp, it was, yeah, let's just cut this guy out as well. Yeah, so I'm very happy to be enjoying summer. It was nice. I actually, the whole weekend from start to finish has been really great. Friday, I had did some volunteering through my work at Camp Horizon, and that is a camp here or just outside of Calgary in Bray Creek that is a camp for those with disabilities. So not just kids, but adults as well, and many different disabilities, physical, mental, you know, emotional, whatever it is, they can accommodate that. Just such a great program. The counselors there are amazing. They do extensive training with their staff. And this camp has been there. It's Camp Easter Seals. So it's been there for a number of years. I want to say the 60s as well, if not maybe even earlier. Yeah, just really, I really enjoy going out there and helping out and getting the camp ready for the kids. It's just so special to be able to participate in that. And then Friday later on the evening, we did a kind of work event We all got together. I think it was our summer kickoff party is what they called it. And we got together at kind of like a bar restaurant thing called Shanks. So it's got like, we did Olympics. So it was like mini golf, a couple holes of mini golf, a little bit of pool playing, some basketball, hoop shooting, like those electronic games. And what else? The golf swing simulator, and yeah, it was just a good time. It was a really good time hanging out with people. Again, because of COVID, we've been really on a hybrid system, hybrid work. So I'm not in the office every day. So a lot of times we see the same people on the days that we're in, right? Everyone's kind of doing the same days, like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Those are my days, Tuesday, Wednesdays. And so it was nice to see people who I haven't seen on those days or who are working, different days. So it was lovely, really lovely. And of course, our student at laws and law students, summer students, started last week. Was it last week or the week before? But it was nice to be able to kind of socialize a bit with them. And yeah, so all in all, it was nice. And then Saturday, we started out the day. I went and got a haircut, a little bit of a trim, and then we went for a walk to Tim Hortons and got ourselves an iced cap and some Timbits. And what else do we do? Oh, then we had a friend come over for the afternoon and had a barbecue and had a beer, which was nice. First summer beer on the deck, always good. And of course, I had a little nap in the afternoon, even better. And then Sunday was just a little bit of grocery shopping and cleaning. And then, of course, I'm recording this Sunday afternoon. So yeah, it's been a great weekend start to finish. Just going to ink this up a bit. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do layout wise. I think I'm just going to I'm going to try not to overthink it because we do want to get on to the second half. And the second half of this video is going to be playing with packaging, I think. So actually, I'm beginning to think maybe I want this as a pocket. I think that would be a good idea because I do need to get this on here somehow. Yes, okay, and then I'm going to build up some images on here, maybe the mushrooms and bell. Okay, before I do that, let's go ahead and get this ink down. Do some random text inking. This is that Fallen Leaves. This is what Margaret at 7 Plaza uses. I totally bought it because of her. Thanks so much, Margaret. Not that I needed more supplies, but you really sold me on the Fallen Leaves. Okay, let's try and get this done. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just kind of some general stamping. It's really, really messy. Not that we might see all of that, but just some background. There we go. Super. Done. Okay. Any color but black. It's brown. It's Fallen Leaves. Kind of looks black, but it's not. It's not. Let's put this away. Yeah, so I am done my nature journals, and that flip through is coming up, so stay tuned for that. It was such a great project. Anytime I'm done a big project like that, especially doing 2 journals at once, you go through kind of like a whew, like a little bit of a relief because I'm the type of person, not that I get bored easy. Yeah, no, I guess I get bored easy. Who am I kidding? It's just you get to a point where you're like, okay, I'm ready to be done these journals. I'm ready to move on to a different theme or something else. So that's just kind of how I was feeling, but I love how they turned out. And my daughter helped out so much. She did mostly the decorating in it, which was very personable and cute, and yeah, just love it. Okay, let's do a toadstool or mushroom. Where did those go? Not that one. There it is. Which one do we want to use? I kind of like that green one. What do you guys think? I think maybe there. But I also think I want to just kind of go a step further and add some dictionary page. We're going to take some creative liberties here. it doesn't all have to just be the prompts, right? Those are just kind of to get you going. And again, I appreciate that this is not everybody's jam. One of the reasons why I do this, I think I say this pretty much in every video that I do, is it's a great way when, you haven't been in your room or your space for a bit to kind of get back into the groove. And collage is just a really fun way to get those creative juices flowing again. It kind of stretches you outside your comfort zone with the prompts, makes you kind of look at how you can put different things together. I'm not the best collager. That's still a work in progress with me. I'm trying more and more to practice the art of collage. I've seen there's so many amazing collage artists out there, you guys. It really is truly an art. Like I see some of the big art pieces. There's one guy, I can't remember what he's called, but he's on YouTube, and just seeing all the stuff he does, like he's out there with an X-Acto knife and images, and he's just like, yeah, that guy's got collage game like you would not believe. And it's just really fascinating to watch him and see what he creates. Okay, now I lost my, there we are. I want this little guy. And let's just be safe and add a little bit of glue on there. Like that. Maybe we'll put the bell down over here. Okay, come on, little bell, pop on out. Like, I don't know, is this the Liberty Bell? Or is it just a bell? It kind of reminds me of the Liberty Bell, but doesn't the Liberty Bell have a crack in it? Maybe it isn't that, but it's just what it reminds me of. You Americans will have to help me out with that one. Okay. Yeah, let's just stick it down there. We are still under our water advisory or water restriction because of our burst main water pipes. So that's been still a bit challenging, especially with the warmer weather. I don't really know how I want to do this. This isn't my most favorite layout, but what do you do? Let's grab this back. Okay, a leftover art scrap. How do I, oh, I should have put that on there somehow. This was just done with glue stick, wasn't it? Can I pull that up? It's pretty brittle paper, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should have done a little bit more planning. No, don't like that. Let's just glue that back then. Okay. Now it won't stick. There we go. What could we do? What could we do? I feel like this needs to be upright. I don't know why. Well, not the most exciting collage, that is for sure, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and trim this in half. Let's maybe, if we turn that way. Yeah, let's just go with it. Again, it's just for fun. It's not supposed to be a masterpiece, just kind of to get our groove going. So, and my flowers, some of my flowers that I planted are coming up, which is exciting. My son's tomato plants are doing well. Hopefully we'll get some tomatoes off of them. Even hit a garage sale down my street this weekend too. Nothing, there was absolutely nothing there that I wanted, which was unfortunate because one of them was a little bit of an estate sale, but kind of always keep your eye out for little ephemera pieces that might excite us. All right, we'll put you there. And it's my glue book. There it is. I am sitting in such a way that my one leg, oh goodness, is falling asleep. That's not going to be good when I go to stand up later and it can't support me and I fall to the ground. So yeah, last week of school, Wednesday is the last day for, so my oldest is done. Did I glue that down properly? And then so the younger two, my Irish twins, they finish on Wednesday. It's just a half day on Wednesday. And officially summer holidays. So Godspeed for all of us with kids who are going to be home all summer driving us bonkers. So again, because I mostly work from home, it is a little bit challenging, but it's also kind of nice because I feel like I do get to spend a little bit of the summer with them. Okay. And then we'll glue you on and then we'll be done. And then, yeah, my niece comes. I'm very excited about her coming soon to spend some time with us. There we go. Okay. Give this a little bit of ink and then I think we're done. We'll do a quick review and then I'll do a 10-second tidy, gather my supplies for the rest of the video, and then we'll go from there. Okay, what do we have? A leftover art scrap from your workspace, sheet music, check. A rubber stamp in any color. This is our, back here we got brown. A retro household product. These two, a mushroom and toadstool, check. And bonus, a bell. Love it. Tuck that in there. All right, week 26 is in the book. Only half a page too. Look at that. I managed to stick to that. So, all right, guys, I'm going to do a quick pause and I will be right back. Okay, so I've grabbed some packaging, just that stuff that I've been kind of saving up. And I need to use it because it's a lot when you're storing this kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I want to start with this fun little piece. This is piece that I got off of a nice little camisole from Shapermint. Now, I am not sponsored by Shapermint, but let me tell you, if you've not tried these bras, they're amazing. They're so comfortable. I almost forget that I'm wearing one, to tell you the truth. But something funny about this, well, let me pull out my scraps. So I'm just going to actually cover these in scrap paper and kind of make them little elements to put in our journal. And I like how this is connected. I like the different shapes. Like there's a circle and then this kind of like rectangle with this piece down here and that this flips up. So this is kind of, yeah, I kind of like this. So let's see what we can do with it. But yeah, I got these camisoles and, you know, about a medium, sometimes a large, but I looked at it and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, this is great. And it's supposed to be like a shaper one. So it kind of, you know, bunches in your bulges, shall we say. And, oh, I like that. And so, ooh, that's even better. So yeah, I got this camisole and I went to put it on the other day, and they say you actually are supposed to put it on from, like you're supposed to step into it and pull it up. And I looked at it, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not sure how much shaping this thing is actually going to do, but you know, let's give it a try. Well, I am not sure what sort of vortex thing happened, but step into it and I get it, you know, kind of up to, ooh, this fits perfectly, up to, you know, kind of my hips and thighs, and some sort of suction action happened right about then. And I felt like, you know, when you have, do you have one of those food savers where it sucks all the air out and the bag kind of shrinks in like that? Well, that's kind of how I felt. Like all of a sudden I got it up to my hips and everything kind of got sucked in. I'm like, holy Hannah, as I tried to like get it up over my large rear and hips, and oh my goodness, it was something else. It was kind of funny. And then I kind of got stuck in it and I had to get my daughter to help me out. So yeah, that was funny, but no, I really like it. Like their products a lot. Okay, this is kind of tricky because I do have that hole there. I wonder if I can, I think I can bend this, poke it through, and then put it back through. I kind of want to maintain that hole. So let's see if I just, can I slip that through there without cutting it? I really like that it hangs off of there. I mean, I could also, if all else fails, attach it with some chain or a bulb pin. There is that option. Okay, my fingers are not working. So used to having longer nails that now that they're shorter, kind of miss them to a degree. Can you go through there? Oh, you silly turkey, you. Come on. Go through. Go through. Okay, that does not like me at all. There we go. Oh, okay, that I made that way harder than it had to be, but so yeah. Let's go ahead, and I think I would glue this down onto a page. So I'm not going to worry about decorating the back. Yeah, okay. This is just kind of crafting on the fly, my friends. Crafting on the fly. I feel like art glitter glue because this is a shiny surface and I'm not sure if I trust the Oohoo glue stick enough for it. So we'll just put this on. Let's try and get right to the edge. Okay. Oh, I feel like somebody's gonna hear somebody coming downstairs. I think it's my daughter. Is my daughter? Yes, it's my daughter. Hi, honey. What's going on? What's crack-a-lackin'? What's shaking bacon? I am doing my... Oh, you can't tell me on video? Okay. Well, we'll chat later. How about that, okay? Okay, I'll come for a break in a bit. Okay, love you. Now let's just use this craft knife and cut it like this. I really like this mat, you guys. Really, really liking it. Okay. That's all right. This I'll just trim like that. Okay, so we need something on there. I'm not sure what, but we also have to cover the inside. What do I have for the inside? Some more of this. I could put that there and then something here. Yeah, let's just try and use up as much of these scraps as we can. Like that. Is it gonna fit on there nicely? Yes, a little bit of trimming to do, but that's okay. So yes, you guys are amazing, amazing as always. Thank you for all the kind comments, the likes, and oh my goodness, I have to, was it Michelle? I think it was Michelle. Michelle sent me like a super thanks, I think it was. Your guys are amazing. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you very much for that. For everyone who's commented, for Michelle for sending the super thanks, for subscribing, for sharing. You guys have been sharing as well. That's awesome. If you have a YouTube channel, please go ahead and put it down below. Link it, or if you can copy paste, I don't know if you can do that in the comments, but please go ahead and do that or share the name of your channel. I would love to support other crafters as well. Let's get you guys on the algorithm, as they say, and yeah, would like to see what you guys are up to as well. Okay, something there. What could we put there? Again, just, ooh, that's perfect. Really just trying to use up scraps. So it's might not necessarily be something that makes sense, but we'll make it make sense. Okay, I also want to, should have thought of this before the glue, but that's okay. I want to poke that hole while I can still see it. Ooh, and that hole is perfect. Okay. Excellent. And we'll tuck that on there. Yeah, I love how this community is so supportive of each other, lifts each other up. Um, it's generally such a great group of artists, creators. Um, I love that there is little to no drama amongst, those in the community. Yeah, I know my mom has kind of a quilting group that um, she hangs out with, kind of watches the videos and there's lives and stuff. And sometimes there's a little bit of tea being spilt, There's some things that go on from time to time that I'm glad we don't see in our channels. It's just I'm here for the art, not for the drama. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that hole in again. So we covered it up. Okay, I like that. That'll flip up. And then this, I want to just do some coffee dyed paper because we'll use that as a writing. Ooh, is that going to be perfect? Ooh, yes. I love it when things work out like that. Yeah, this will just be a nice little writing space underneath. Yeah, I might even round those corners a little bit to kind of go with that. We'll see. Okay. So yes, you are all very much appreciated, and if I can help you guys out in any way possible with your channels, or if you have a Facebook channel or Instagram, whatever, go ahead, link it down below. Love to see what you're up to. Share the love. Let's use this lighter side maybe. Tuck that there. This is kind of another thing I like to do when you're trying to get in your creative zone is play with packaging. See what you can make out of it. And if you don't like it, it's not a big deal. You can always cover it up, start over again, recycle it, whatever you need to do. But chances are, if you step away from it, if you're like not completely in love with it, I've said this, lots of times before as well, that step away, come back, and chances are when you see it with a fresh set of eyes, you'll appreciate it more. You'll like it more. Okay. And that, did I get too close? I might have gotten too close there. All right, bring this out. Again, I don't think I'm going to cover the back because I would glue that down, I think, to a page. Let's turn that over. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's round those corners. Look at that. We don't have to stick with the original shape. Come on. Oh, this might take some, let's try the medium one actually. Let's take some standing here and some, a little bit of power. There we go. Okay. I'm thinking that I might want to put like a flower or something on there. Piece of foliage. I can't say that word, foliage. Foliage, I think is how you pronounce it. I don't know why I have troubles with that. No idea. Ink in here. Okay. I wonder, am I going to have to trim some of that off, or is it eventually going to glue down? I think I'll have to trim it. Let's just do that. Like that. Okay. A little bit of ink. Okay. see a little bit of that pink still, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Right. Okay, what do we want to put on the front of that? Actually, let's cover this first. And I think I'm going to try the same thing. Pull this through, or push it through, or something. Did I get it? Yeah, did I rip it? No, good. Okay. What do we want on there? We need something to kind of complement that. Not this. Let's bring our bag of, or box of goodies. This is, I love this paper, you guys, that we made. That was a lot of fun. Oh, maybe this. This would be nice. I was gonna say it's nice and light, but you can see the image through it, and that I'm not okay with. That's a bit thick and too small. You do standard book page, or like dictionary page. Not big enough. These are pretty much all my smaller bits. So let's try something a wee bit bigger. I mean, I could do that. That would kind of be cool because I could just stick it right on there. Do I want to do that? I think so. And I'll just do, let's do this on the other side. This on one side. So this is from, no, that shows through too. This is from flowers, wrapping of flowers. What about, nope. Hey, something. I guess we could just go with some dictionary page. This on one side. Yep, let's do that. Okay. Some glue on. Probably overkill with the art glitter glue, but that's okay. All right. There we go. Trim this. Okay, so what else? What else are we going to make? I have that little Dove soap box. I have a bunch of those, and I was kind of thinking that those would be really cool mini journals. Maybe we'll make a little mini journal. Okay, let's bring this back. There we go. Okay. And then we'll do this. Trying to figure out what I want on there. Kind of like that. So let's do that. And I need a pen. Let's see if this will work on there. That does not look like it's working. Let's try plan B. This one. Is that even working? It's got that waxy coating. I guess I can kind of see it. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. We'll make that work. I mean, in hindsight, now that I'm cutting this out, I should have probably just cut a square around it, stuck it on, and then cut around the image like I did the first time. Oh, sugar, yeah, because this is like now a hot mess. I don't think it's gonna, I cannot cut a circle if my life depended on it. It's a little small, but I think I can live with that. Okay. Grab our tweezers. Come on, little sticky back. Come on off. I really need to clean my tweezers apparently too. They're looking pretty gummed up. Gosh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. That's on the back side. All right. Let's try, well, that's kind of stuck down, so we're going to go with that. Anything hanging over the edge? Not really. Oh, turkey. I did not think that through, because now you can see, yeah, that's okay. Can I peel it up? Will it let me peel it up? Probably not. I say maybe I could put some coffee dyed paper underneath and then restick it. But the answer to that is no. It is what it is. Okay. That's just fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. A little bit of interest. I'll just kind of run this over top. I'm not really liking that at all. How do we salvage this, you guys? There's a way. There's got to be a way. There's always a way to salvage it. What could I do? Let's try. Ooh, let's try this. I have some of this vintage, retro, I don't know, from the 80s tissue paper. What if we use some Mod Podge? I know it's not Mod Podge. And do I have water down here? Do I have a water bottle? Usually I have a water bottle, but apparently it's gone. Oh, it's right in front of me. Woo. I'm okay. I'm fine. Nothing to see here. Add some more water to that. I wish I had, it's an undeveloped basement that I am in. I wish I had a bathroom down here. That would make my life so much easier. Okay, let's just put, I kind of feel like that bird is kind of cute. Oh, what do we have down here? This is where it's ripped. Let's just do this guy. Yeah, that guy. Right there. Okay. Well, it's sad that that didn't work out, but you know, just roll with the punches. You win some, you lose some. Oh, no, you guys. Okay, that might be a little much. Actually, you know what? I have this other watered down container here. Let's put it in there. Oh, maybe not. This is glued shut. Might have to get the husband to open it. Yikes. Okay, plan C. My big old Mod Podge container. Yeah. That's just a little much. Let's go ahead and kind of scrape that off into there. Oh, now I'm going to have sticky fingers. There we go. Okay, I'm going to be a sticky mess. Put that on there, like that. Stick this guy on top. Do we have a baby wipe? Some sort of something to get this terrible sticky feeling. These are drying up. Okay, so I should also have a spray bottle somewhere of water. There it is. Okay. Let's see how that works. We might have to let that dry just a bit. So we'll do that. Let me put this back together. There. Let's put you away. So what we need to do is, I've got everything everywhere. Okay, bring you back. How are we doing? You're all glued up. That should be fine. That flips up, a little bit of writing space. Now I got this little plastic thing that I need to get back in there. Yes, so let's kind of bend those little prongs together and see if I can get it through. Tweezers. I need the tweezers. There we go. Okay. How are you doing? Are you going to be dry enough? Kind of reminds me of a phoenix a little bit. So it's a little textured. That is okay. We fixed it. Like what not to do. Make sure that whatever you put on top, you can't see the original packaging underneath, if that bothers you. If it doesn't bother you, then you're golden, but I did not like seeing that QR code underneath. Okay, now try and make sure that's sealed all the way on the edges. Oh, bugger. And then I actually put it on a little bit crooked. I mean, I could redo the hole because I could put a sticker. Okay, let's do that. Let's just redo the hole on this one. No one will know, except for you and I and whoever else watched. Let's put it right about, kind of right by that flower maybe. Let's do that. Okay. And then we need something to go over top of that. Let's take a look at our acetate stickers. If I can grab the container without dropping everything else. All right. Somebody had asked me on one of my videos about this container. Okay, so this container here, these come from my mom. They were her containers, and yeah, they just kind of clip open. You can likely find these in Walmart in kind of like the hardware section. You could probably find them in Home Depot, probably the craft store, but they're probably going to be a little more expensive in the craft store. And yeah, they have these little things move in and out. The dividers, you can move the dividers. And yeah, maybe Mom, if you're watching, if you remember where you got these, somebody asked me where these came from. If you could put it down below where you got them. But it says Plano. It's a Plano, Plano container. But you can find very similar things like this. Dollar store, you know, all quite anywhere really. So yeah, just keep your eye out. Any container store might have them. My son also has like a little kind of tackle box, a little bait box. It's actually quite similar as well. That could work as well for some storage. Okay, so what do we want to put on the back of this? I mean, everything's kind of cockeyed on this, but that's okay. That's just fine. We could put that on there. Wait, where's our original hole? Over there. Let's see, that's got a little, there's this little thing right here, and I think that'll cover the hole quite nicely. Yes, it does. So you won't even know that the original hole was there. Ta-da, let's do it. So I'm actually going to line that up like that. So yeah, that's kind of cute. And we have this on the other side. Okay. And what do we want on here? Can I have this do a rose? These yellow ones are kind of nice. Yes. We're going to go with that. Okay. So we only have 15 minutes left. Why did that take me so long to do one piece? Ugh. That's not really where I wanted to put it, but I fear it is too late. Can we? We can. We can. Okay. Let's try that again. Start at the top and go down this way. Okay, there we go. So we got that on there. Let's put this back together. Right through there. And we're going to stretch those little prongs back flat so it doesn't come through. There we go. So we've got this little weird hanging piece you can write on, and we'll just glue that. I mean, I could do the same. I could have done the same thing. Like what I was thinking about this is this could go over a page. We could put some magnets underneath and just have it slide over a page. I mean, we could have done that with this as well. But I didn't. But I have another one of these coming, so we can do that on the next one. Okay, so there's a fun little piece. Okay, what can we do in like 15 minutes? Less than that, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. So yeah, this is from Pantyhose, and I feel, again, that this would be really great for, I'm just going to pull out a page here. So we've got like our journal page, and then this could just slide over top. And then you'd have like the magnet, and then you could tuck stuff underneath. Does that make sense? So that's going to take a while to collage. This, I was kind of thinking, yeah, belly band out of that. This is kind of cool too, insofar that it could go over a page. It could hook on like this. You could glue it so that this is actually a tuck on one side, and then when you open up the page, this can flip up, right? And I mean, I would collage this side, but this one, I don't know if I would collage it. I mean, I think you could write on that, and it's neutral, right, with the original imaging there, so I would probably keep that the way it is. Okay, so there's that. Then we have this. This is from a macaroni box, obviously, and it had this little window where you can see the pasta through. And this kind of reminded me of those pockets from Seven Plaza that she did. So we could like collage and cut that down. And then this, let's quickly make that into a journal cover, because I feel like that would be fairly quick to cover. And let's just see what I have kicking around for papers. Let me just grab some thinner scrapbook paper. would be a cool little journal cover? Oh, this might be cute. This is some thin scrapbook paper. So like paper quality thin. Can we see anything through? No, we can't. Okay, let's quickly make this into a journal cover. Let's quickly put the pin in our glue before we have regrets later. I mean, I could also cover this in fabric. I have all those fabric samples. Oh, thank you, Mom, as well. I got a whole bunch more, and I dropped them off at my mom's place, and she's been such a doll. She's been taking the books apart and taking the paper off the fabric sample pieces as much as she can. I mean, they are glued down somewhat, so it does take a lot of work. So I really appreciate that she's been doing that. It's been super helpful. And then she as well uses those samples for her quilting. And like, she's a seamstress, so like sewing bags and stuff. And then we'll hopefully have some that we can pop into the Ko-fi shop. And if you guys are looking for some fabrics, they're beautiful. Like a lot of them are really expensive upholstery fabrics too. Okay, so where are we joined up there? Right there. I feel like I need this guy. My little silhouette spatula. This poor thing is all bent to heck and back, but let's see. There we go. And there you are joined. Can that fit in there? There we go. I mean, don't really have to worry too much about it because that'll be cut off, but try to get it without as much ripping. And I like to use my trimmer for these just to make sure the edges are cut straight. I like my little wire guide on this. Tells me exactly where I am trimming. Like that. Oh, I feel like when I pick projects, my eyes are bigger than my stomach type of thing. Like, I think I can get way more done than I actually can. Okay, I'm really hoping this is somewhat square or straight. Yeah. Okay. So, it smells nice. Let's just go ahead and cover this. Now I'm going to cover it with art glitter glue, and then I'm going to sew around it as well eventually. So I'm just going to quickly cover this, and then I'll decorate it at a later date for whatever style of journal I want to do. Let's grab my metal ruler. Oops. Our little rogue sticker going on. Oh, it's Sunday, so it's roast day, and my husband is cooking the roast, and I can smell it. It smells so good. Had to laugh. I got home from my work event on Friday, and he's been on this Greek salad kick, which is fine to a degree, but he ended up eating way too much Greek salad before he went to bed. And the poor guy had a tummy ache all night. I'm like, well, that's what you get, my friend. He's like, I'm all bloated. I'm like, now you know how we feel as women. A little bit different in terms of bloating from what you eat and just bloating from what women bloat from, right? Okay. So just trying to make sure I have enough on either side, like on the outside of the image to fold over, side of the image, the cover. Okay, come on. And straight-ish on my mat would be fantastic. All right. There. Okay. Then we have this little fun scrap to play with. Quite like that pattern. It's pretty. Now, how do we want to do this? I think I'm just going to run the glue along it. I think on this one, I kind of want to do a little bit of a Corey Dahman style journal, where this one in particular is just all pockets and little tuck spaces. And I'm sure you guys have seen Corey Dahman. If you have not, definitely go check out her channel. She is brilliant. I love the fact also that she is a teacher. She's just like, she's a school teacher. She's just such a darling, such great ideas. Her first name is Corey, C-O-R-I, and Dahman is D-A-H-E-M. So I guess I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of her, but if not, go ahead and check her out. I think you will really enjoy her as well. She is one of the gurus, one of the greats. Just so inspiring. And I started an idea journal and I have not kept up with it. I really should continue with that. Okay, I'm just going to miter the corners a little bit here, just so it's easier to fold over those pieces. Would you guys be interested in pre-made journal covers? So if I made up a whole bunch of fabric journal covers, is that something that you guys would be interested in purchasing? I mean, I wouldn't charge very much for them at all. But I kind of find sometimes, like if making journal covers is not your jam, like if you purchase the journal cover and then you could, make the journal part yourself. I don't know. Let me know if that interests you down below, because I can get some of those made up and posted, especially if you want them out of fabric. There we go. Okay. See how easy it is to make just a really simple journal cover? And then, we could line the inside with something as well. I have to see what I have that's kind of complementary to this pattern. Don't have anything picked out right yet, but again, we don't have to finish this right here, right now. We can just get it ready and have it in our stash to work on. Corey Dahman also has a Stash Busters list, and I'll show you that. I did write down the Stash Busters list that she has here. So this is all from one of her Stash Busters series. So just like lots, I'll kind of hold it if you want to take a screenshot. But she also has, this list over on her channel that you can go check out. And then she's got the little tutorials that go along with them. Just such great, great list of ideas, because you forget over time. You're like, and that's, another good thing about the idea journals is if you have a journal with all, make one item or piece of ephemera specifically to go in your journal, and then you have it to reference back on. So I'll kind of show you mine. So this is mine. This is recycled box, or I think it's a granola bar box, to tell you the truth. This was fabric from the dollar store that I really liked, sewed around it, and it's just paper on the inside, lined with paper, just blank pieces. But then I have my little ideas here kind of written down with measurements. Like this one's cool. I haven't done this one in a while, and it's got pockets here as well on both sides. Quadruple pocket tag folio. This one was fun. All sorts of little pieces here. This guy just pushes up, so flips out writing space. So yeah, just creating like a little journal. There's a little fruit fly in here. These little idea journals for yourself are super handy because yeah, I totally would have forgotten about these things if I didn't have them here. This one I like too, that's fun, and this is a pocket as well. One of these flips. I've got the instructions tucked inside. This one is fun, this layered page pocket. So yeah, having these is super handy. This is one of those Gale ones. I like these. And then I started writing on little index cards. Oh, that was the last one. Yeah, so I definitely need to get back into building that idea journal back up. I'll keep putting pieces in it so I don't forget. So, all right, well, we'll just kind of quickly fold this over. And so really this is kind of ready to go to be, I'll have to put some paper on the inside here. And then a little decoration on the front. I mean, I could even put this on the front, right? Just something really simple, maybe a piece of fabric or lace, and then just have a little tiny journal. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A little bit of Margaret Miller Monday and a little bit of playing with packaging. So I know we didn't get a lot of packaging stuff made, but I kind of stepped you through the pieces that I had and what I might do with them. So hopefully you found that helpful as well, even if we didn't get them decorated today. Let me pull back our collage for today. So yeah, coming up is the flip through for the nature journal, and then I have some more 6x6 paper ideas because you guys seem to really like those. I've got for single-sided, of course you can always use double-sided, but I know we struggle to use those single-sided ones up. And yeah, lots more ideas. I just need to get the time and get in here, and I think that'll be possible now that activities have kind of come to an end and I've reclaimed a little bit of time back. So my friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I can't wait to see you on the next video, and remember, P.S. I love you.